Hello friends, welcome back to Android app development tutorials. In today's video, we will learn about the most common types of layouts used in Android Studio. Those are linear layout and relative layout. In all my previous videos, I had been talking about first change your layout to relative layout and so on. But what does this layout actually mean? Let's first know what is a layout. As is clear from its name, layout is the way in which parts of something are arranged, and parts here refers to our widgets. Yes, to decide how do we arrange our widgets on the screen, we use layouts. Let's first talk about linear layout. It is simplest of all. You just need to create the widgets and they will be aligned automatically one below the other, either vertically or horizontally as per you stated. Let me show you that. First, let's change the layout to linear layout, and this time to you know the meaning, and give it a attribute orientation as vertical, so that all the widgets that we will put here will be aligned automatically one below the other, and if we set it to horizontal, they will be aligned horizontally one after the other. Now let's create a text view here. Give its height as match parent, wrap content, give it a text, say I, give it a text size to make it visible, say 40 dp, give it a text color if you wish to, and to center our widgets in this layout we need to use the attribute gravity and put its value to center. And as you can see in design window, our widget is aligned in the center of the screen. Now close the angle brackets, and the interesting part is now if I copy the widget below it, Control V, it is automatically aligned before our first widget. Whereas in case of relative layout, if you remember, we needed to set the layout below and to right of, to left of, such kind of attributes. But in linear layout, it is very simplest. It is simplest of all. We just need to create our widgets and that it. They will be automatically aligned. Now let's change the text to am and copy the same below it again. Change the text to A, again copy it, linear, and lastly copy again to change the text to layout. And as you can see, all our widgets are aligned one below the other, and if I try to insert a widget in between these, let us try. I put Ctrl V here and it is automatically spaced at where I spaced it in the design window. This is how the views are positioned in linear layout. Now talking about relative layout, from its use in previous videos, we know that we need to align each widget relative to some other widget or the parent view. And that's why we used attributes like layout below, to right of, to left of, etc. Let us now create the same design using relative layout. Now, if I directly change the layout to relative layout with keeping the properties same, as you can see, all our widgets are overlapped one over the other because we haven't aligned them relative to any other attribute, any other widget or our parent view. In relative layout, we need to align the widgets in relation to one another. If our first widget is text view and its text is I, let's give it an ID, say text1. Now we need to align our second text view below it to design the same view. and I set it below ID text 1. And as you can see now, our second widget is now below our first widget, and this is where the difference lies between the two layouts. Similarly, to align our third widget, we need to give an ID to our second widget, say text 2, and put our third widget below our text 2. Give it an ID, say text 3, and align our fourth widget below it. Give it an ID, say text 4, and align the next text view to below it, and give this widget an ID, say text 5, and align the next below it. And as you can see, we are done. In my further video lectures, you are free to use any of the two layouts since you are familiar with both of them now. Only this much about layouts. See you in my next video. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Subscribe for more such educational content.